Hey guys, what's up? So, a YouTuber named Bikefarmer, don't know his actual name, but that's his YouTube channel, popped up the other day, and I watched one of his videos. I've seen some of this stuff in the past. It doesn't seem to be my thing, but seemed to be, the algorithm seems to think I would like it, and it's showed them to me several times. But yeah, I didn't really find his video to be very good. It kind of ticks me off in a way. So it seems like a lot of his videos are about like salvaging old junk bikes, which is awesome. I mean, more power to you. Not really something that I want to do. I mean, sure, I'd love to like find a really awesome old bike and fix it up, but the last time I tried to do that, the frame broke, and so it was a lot of work for nothing. And anyway, so this particular video, it kind of ticked me off. So it was kind of just his state of mind, and it has kind of a clickbaity sort of title, like, should I just quit his bike shop? So apparently he has a bike shop, and the whole point of this is that he's doing so well on YouTube and as a content creator that it's making his bike shop irrelevant. That I guess he's making so much more money from YouTube than bike shop, and he's got, I want to say, a lot more subscribers than me, for sure. Lots and lots more. Wow. You would think that this really nice Canon R8, there it goes, you would think it would expose for me and not the background. I'm like right in the middle of it. Okay. It's figured out that it's looking at a person now. Okay, so in this video where he's talking about like all this, multiple times he really like disses on cyclists, which that seems to be his thing. Like, cyclists suck, cyclists are idiots, and like, I don't like cyclists. I like people who ride bikes. So like, okay, I mean, I'm definitely not in the, like, I don't think I'm in the crowd of people that he strongly dislikes, but I'm a lot closer to them than the crowd of people that are like, I think he's okay with, I guess, or people who would like what he's got going on. But he tells a story of how he got into bike shop owning, and he started like a mobile bike business. Now he mentions that he saw a life coach. So, a dude who's like dissing on cyclists for being, I'm not sure exactly what, like too worried about their gear or whatever. He saw a life coach, and the life coach like got him this idea of having a mobile bike repair business. And so the first job, I think he mentions his first job, he said he was working for a widow, and so she had like 4 bikes, I think. I don't know, I don't remember the exact details, but anyway, she's got bikes that she wants tuned up. And he was like really dissing on the fact that she had these bikes, and I guess she didn't, she wasn't riding them enough in his mind to even, I guess, warrant a tune-up from the way it sounded. But then he disses on the fact that she wanted a lot of specific parts, like a specific Ultegra chain. And he's like really hammering her, making fun of this, fact that she wanted Ultegra chains. And I was like, like, what's the problem? You don't like people who know what they want? You didn't have any Ultegra chains in stock. Like, you didn't carry like good Shimano parts. You're like, oh no, I don't have an Ultegra chain, but I've got a Z chain here for you. Or a, I don't know, some kind of KMC chain or something, which I'm sure is fine, but, she's the paying customer. So I don't like it when people punch down, and And I guess, yeah, there's a lot of jerk cyclists out there. There's a lot of idiot cyclists out there. I don't question that at all. But there's a lot of people who, I mean, yeah, they have good quality bikes and they probably don't need them, like myself included. But he seems to just, I don't know, throughout the whole video, you know, it's like, I don't like how condescending and judgmental cyclists are, so I'll be condescending and judgmentalist about that. You know, it's just, I don't know, that didn't appeal to me. I felt like that was stupid. The other thing is that, you know, like, he mentions how hard it is to run a bike shop, and I got sympathy there. I'm sure that running a bike shop, I feel like if you had a bike shop, you've probably got two kinds of customers. You've got hobos that want their bike fixed and probably have almost nothing to pay you with. And then you've got doctors and dentists and lawyers who want their bike fixed in a very specific way, and they're, you know, pretty, maybe kind of hard to deal with, and, you know, they're not they're not chill about their getting their, you know, $5,000-$6,000 bike fixed. And then any of the new bikes, trying to actually work on a bike with like a lot of integrated parts, a lot of shifting that runs through like handlebars and disc brake hydraulics that run through top you know, tubes and through the steer tube, stuff like that's crazy. I don't want to deal with that either, so I don't blame you for not wanting to do that. But if you, I just think that like I mean, I deal with a lot of students seem to think that, you know, like, there's a big opportunity for them to become professional gamers. There's a big opportunity for them to become professional influencers. And this guy, you know, I mean, he's made it to step one, but I think looking at your life, maybe you should talk to your life coach about this, but throwing all your baskets in YouTube, all your eggs in the YouTube basket, is tantamount to just total folly, just completely ridiculous to me. Because, like, you know, this isn't a job. It's not a job for many people. And, you know, he's talking about getting his merch store up. And I just think, you know, unless you have a long-range plan for growth and you have something besides YouTube content creation, you're probably making a big mistake. I would hope the best for him, and I'd hope it'd work out, but I don't think that, you know, like, it wouldn't be the kind of life I want to live, where I'm reliant on YouTube and YouTube's algorithm and policies for my living, because they owe you nothing. You know, they're putting these videos online basically for free. They don't own their content. They don't owe their content creators anything. I mean, sure they do. They wouldn't exist without them. But they don't, because you're not an employee. And even if you were an employee, they could just fire you. You know, you're nothing to them. And to think you'd base your entire, oh my God, there's a dead deer or something around here. It's so disgusting. So anyway, I just can't imagine being like a bike shop owner, operator, and then making videos making fun of cyclists. Like, I can't see that. I mean, we all have our opinions. There's nothing wrong with having opinions, but, you know, I would keep my opinions to myself, and I would try to get some Ultegra chains to sell. He also makes fun of, like, I don't know if it's safe to say, or actually that he's making fun of him, but he talks about how, like, he had customers who came in for Nika mountain bikers racing. I'm not on the trail anymore, by the way. The trail's way over there. He had these customers come in and they need to get a tubeless tire, you know, by tomorrow for a mountain bike race. And how, like, he's just not that kind of bike shop. And I'm like, okay, you don't have tubeless goop to sell. You know, you don't have sealant. You don't carry tires. I mean, it's fine to be, you know, I'm a bike shop that only sells, you know, like 50-year-old Schwinn's that are probably ready to be junked, you know, for the most part. I mean, the entire time he's doing this, he's working on this Schwinn, which, I mean, it's a great, like what he says it's for, kind of, oh God, poison ivy, oh God, oh God. He's working on this junk Schwinn, and he's like, you know, kind of doing what I would consider to be sort of like a half-ass repair job on it, sort of. You know, instead of putting new cables on, I gotta find a trail. I guess I'll keep following this. Yeah, instead of putting new cables on, he just like oils up the cables that are on it. And I'm like, okay. Working on the 3-speed, kind of lubing up the brake levers. You know, just getting it in good shape. Whatever. I mean, I'm sure it's an awesome bike, and he did a great job fixing it. I think I'm back on the trail now, or at least the road. You know what happens to balloons that you buy? They end up here, all over the place when they float away. Helium balloons. So I'm on the Canon R8 today. I wanted to test it. Oh, I had another thing I wanted to complain about. I just got in a grip. Not a set of grips, a grip. I was looking on eBay and I saw a good price on a Ergon grip. And I didn't look at the auction very well, which is my fault. But at the same time, like, why would anybody have an auction for one used bike grip? They're not even like, you can't use them, they're not interchangeable. Like, it's a right or a left grip. Not like, you know, like if one of your grips wore out. But it just ticks me off. Hey, there's a trail, there's a sign over there. Probably, I don't see it. This is not the trail. But I'm okay, I'm walking. Vlogging. This camera's heavy. Don't intend to do hardly any editing. This video is not going to be very good. Nowhere near as good as a Bikefarmer video. Just my train of thought while I walk around with my Canon R8. Where am I at now? Oh, there's a clearing. Let's look over here. Arms are getting really tired because I forgot my vlogging tripod. Something that's really annoying. I bought this camera with the intent to use a lot of my EF lenses. And like tonight, I packed 2 EF lenses. And I forgot the adapter. I mean, that's my fault. Can't blame Canon for that, but it pisses me off. Got one more thing I have to always have, and you know, like, it'd be, I don't know, be nice if the lenses just maybe worked. You didn't have to, they were backwards compatible or something. Hey, there we go. So if it's actually got a box on my face and it knows I'm a person, it will expose for me. Otherwise it just defaults to like exposing sort of 50% gray for the sky in my face, which, yeah. Come on, Canon, you should be smarter than that. I think you'd have some sort of like evaluative matrix metering that say like, well, that looks like sky, so we're not going to meter for that. We're going to meter for, oh, see, it's this thing. Yeah, oh, by the way, awesome job, Canon R8. The battery quit working on the second day. Like, I went to put it in, it said, is this a genuine Canon battery? I said, yes. Well, then just turn the camera off. So apparently the battery's protection circuits doesn't work anymore. I bought a third-party charger, and it does work. The third-party charger, it will charge, like the original Canon charger won't even charge this battery because it doesn't think it's a Canon battery. I'm gonna call them or email them or something and be like, hey, your battery quit working. It's so stupid. Like, these batteries should cost, I don't know, $15, $20. I bought 3 of them from Amazon with a charger for $30. And I would happily pay like $20 for an original Canon battery, but they're 56 bucks. That's stupid. I mean, like, yeah, you want to make money on consumables, but just because it says Canon on it doesn't mean it's worth 56 bucks. That's bull. I'm not playing that Canon. Yeah, so I brought a telephoto lens and I brought the 20mm EF lens. I was going to try the 20 f2.8, and I was going to do some footage out here, but forgot them. But anyway, so I think I'm running out of stuff to vlog about. I think vlogging time is over. Just to summarize, Bikefarmer, not a fan. Wish you luck on your YouTube journey. Hope it works out for you. Not a fan. But, you know, I hope they don't change the algorithm and all of a sudden you sold your bike shop or whatever and you can't make any money. Doubt you're making any money on a bike shop anyway. Especially one that sells garage bikes, junkyard bikes for, I don't know, 50 bucks or whatever, but okay, I'm done being a jerk. See ya.